Hello, it's me. First off, before we begin, I just want to say thank you. I never expected the last video to get that many views. I'm honestly so thankful for the people that actually watched it and gave me likes. It really means a lot. I promise I'll make better quality videos in the future. But for right now, I just want to talk about these upcoming indie games. Some of them some of them are still in development, but they all hold potential. A lot of potential. It's actually kind of scary. We're talking about a broad range of indie games today, and you just have to see them. I'm honestly just me talking, bringing them to shame. Do you like Crowsworn? I know I do, but don't you want a more medieval-based type game? Well, then I got the game for you, EXIL. Honestly, when I first laid my eyes on this, I just knew it would be something special. Honestly, it reminds me more of Cuphead than Hollow Knight. Maybe it's because the character's 3D and everything else is animated by hand. But hey, the animation is fluid, I'll give it that. And it does look beautiful. Hell, it even has some stuff from Ori in it, too. Besides all that, if Crowsworn doesn't satisfy your Hollow Knight addiction, EXIL will. The only thing us Hollow Knight fans are getting addicted to is trying to predict when the game's gonna come out finally. This next game is something I can see myself doing in my next D&D campaign. Bandit Night. Honestly, I really don't know what to say about it. It's a really fun game, honestly. I could see myself sinking in multiple hours to this, and maybe you too. But besides that, I really like just the whole Robin Hood type feel about this character. It makes him unique in that aspect. Sometimes I just don't want to pay, so I just steal stuff. And I don't really care if it makes the guy go broke or anything. I need the item more than he does, because most of the time, I'm saving the world in the video games I play. So why do I have to pay for anything? It's just mine. Anyway, as you can see, I love thieving games, and the economy in games is somehow worse than in real life. But besides that, this game has a lot of potential. You can play this game right now by issuing a playtest. And yeah, that's about it for Bandit Night. This next game really is important to me. I'm going to yap so much during this, and y'all are going to have to just stay there and look baffled by the time I'm done with this. Because I've been waiting for this game for so long. This game is basically everything I want in a Sonic game. I can't even exaggerate. I love everything this game is doing. This is just the trailer alone. I cannot stop gushing over this trailer. It's perfect. I want this. I want this game to come out, and the best part is, this game's coming out in 2025 in March. So I can wait that much time, and when I get it, I'm doing a full-on playthrough of this game. But in real talk though, I gotta just applaud the visuals and everything. And apparently the story is about there's these two people, Sammy and Yuzu. Sammy's the cat, while Yuzu is the Oni. And they're trying to get this baby home that has magnetism powers. That's the only thing I really read from it. But besides that, I gotta say, I love how that not just one character does everything. Sammy goes fast, and while Yuzu's the one that actually attacks things, it's just perfect. And on top of that, the animations, they look so fluid, and I love how Sammy does her little dash in the air, and oh, it's just so good. I cannot just stop talking about this. But besides that, I know that the music is gonna go hard. I mean, it has to. I mean, if you're gonna be a platformer, speedster type game, you have to at least have a really good soundtrack. And I know this game is gonna go way beyond that. And that's basically it for Kung Fu Piggy. I can't stop gushing about this. So the next game is inspired by Spirited Away. And I'm just a sucker for Ghibli films. I just love everything about it, and how it's cute and sometimes it's creepy, mostly creepy. But there's one thing about Ghibli films that I love, that I see that this game is doing. And it's making it heartfelt or very story driven, and something that you will genuinely love by the end of it. Usually I don't play these types of games because I like combat and stuff, but honestly, I might just buy this game and just put it on the channel. I could see myself doing that. When I mean story, I really don't know what I'm going into when I'm going to play this eventually. I'm expecting a very, well, I'm expecting a very heartfelt story or a very bonkers type of story. Either way, I can see the amount of love that was put into this game, and I know that it's going to be fun. And I will remember this. I will definitely also put this on the channel when I get the chance to play it, of course. But besides that, I love everything about it, and I love how like you got like not everything is safe, and you gotta run away from enemies and stuff. And yeah, I can definitely see to get the inspiration now. And I just gotta say, I'm loving every single second of it. And honestly, I think you guys should play it too. You guys will probably enjoy it. Here, Mystic from the future here. I was editing this video and the Ninja Gaiden 4 trailer just dropped. And I was just stunned. I had to put this in the video. There's no way I can go around talking about cleansing your palate in 2025 without talking about this. I don't even know what to say. Like, I just know Ninja Gaiden fans are eating good this year. I don't even... Ninja Gaiden 2 fans are gonna be just raving for the next couple of months. But I'll talk about that later. Right now, I'm actually like baffled on what to say. So apparently this time we're not going to be playing as Ryu Hayabusa. We're going to be playing as this crow guy who uses like these fancy new techniques. But honestly, they all look really cool, and I love like when you slash somebody in half. It does that like Zandatsu thing from like Metal Gear Rising. It's just I really just can't stop gushing over this. But it looks like the boss fights are gonna look just as badass as they always do, and I'm definitely buying this. There's so much things to buy. I don't really think I can afford it, but that doesn't matter. I'm loving all of this gameplay, and I'm literally at a loss for words. But it does seem that it's gonna be like flashy. Bro, we get to play as Hayabusa as well. I honestly don't know what to say, but like, oh, I can even do that like the jump thing too. Usually I would like think of like words to say, but I'm literally at a loss. But hey, it looks like we're gonna be able to fight Hayabusa and stuff. I wonder if we're gonna be able like to pick the character we choose to fight as. But Ninja Gaiden 4, people, it's coming out this year apparently, specifically in fall. So make sure you wishlist this on Steam, because if you don't, I will personally find out where you live. I'm joking. I don't really want to find out where you live. Dude, they're remaking Ninja Gaiden 2. Oh my gosh, Ninja Gaiden 2 fans are, it's just gonna, listen, I've been at this editing thing for a while, so for them to just drop this on me, I just don't know. This is literally just non-stop gifts for Ninja Gaiden. And you even get to play as all the other characters too. I remember watching gameplay of Ninja Gaiden 2 and how crazy it gets and how the boss stuff like fights and all the weapons you can get. Like, it's definitely gonna go crazy. I know they're gonna put in like all the costumes and all that. And on top of that, I know that they're gonna put in all those like special challenges and stuff. Because if I remember right, Ninja Gaiden 2 was the one that was the hardest one to beat on Master Mode. So I'm definitely gonna probably see on my feed people going hitless in this entire game. But that won't even surprise me, because I see people playing Devil May Cry like 5 and they don't ever get hit like once throughout their entire gameplay. It's just crazy. And we are getting to the second part of the video. I know, the second part, what more does he have for us? Well, just you wait, because we're gonna talk about some manga recommendations from yours truly. So the first manga is Gokurakugai, and honestly, this is a sleeper hit to most people. One of the first things that we see is that our protags are helping this guy hide the fact that he cheated on his wife with a dog. I meant dog person, my bad. One of the many things I love about this manga is the protagonists, Alma and Tao. Like, they're like, we make money off of you, but we just gotta mention it that you're sick in the head. When somebody busts into their agency to tell them how their friend died so that they can solve the case, they're like, sorry for your loss, bro, and it's like, golly, and I'm just here dying. They're like, they don't really care. Another thing, I love the art. You can find the artist on Twitter. He posts a lot of funny content about the manga on there. And just know, Homegirl brings a damn gun to the show, and Alma brings a damn cleaver that he pulls out of his chest. Like, it's honestly badass. There's also a one-shot that's totally different from the manga right now. It's honestly really good. You should go read it on your own time. But besides that, that's Gokurakugai. Imagine this. You wake up, you go to the bathroom, you brush your teeth, and then you open your eyes, and then you have dragon horns now. Naturally, this puzzles you, as you have a shocked expression. And so, after gawking at yourself having horns, you go to your mom only for her to reveal that you aren't exactly fully human. You're half dragon, apparently, and you weren't told this throughout your life. So after your mom told you that your father is a dragon, you want to ask questions, but she suddenly has to run to work. So you don't let it stop you that you're gonna go to school anyway. Your peers take it well, so well that it kind of freaks you out. As the day passes on, you notice that you're getting a nasty cough. So in your next class, your teacher makes you read. And as you begin reading, you begin to cough, only to breathe fire on the kid right in front of you. This all happens in the first chapter of Ruri Dragon. Man, this manga is something else. It really didn't expect it to hit me as hard. You like games, right? I mean, you wouldn't be here otherwise. This next manga is a breath of fresh air for game mangas. Destiny Unchained Online. Man, this really enamored me. I remember when I found it, I couldn't put it down for a while until it was like 12 a.m. But let's list off a few things. Art style, check. Fight scenes, check. Baddies, check. The things I would do to be in that Oni lady's arms. But no, seriously, like these fights go so hard. This guy just appears out of nowhere like Sam, and then they fight like Revengeance characters. It was so sick to read this. Please, do pick this up. It really deserves all the attention I'm giving it. And also, I really wanted to get an anime so that it could be done real justice. Not a lot of people know about this one. Uma Musume Cinderella Grey. This is actually a hidden gem, believe it or not. I actually really enjoyed this, and I'm still reading the manga as it's being updated. You should try it. These two guys are discussing about Star Power, the horse girls. Aguri, our girl, just books it, trying to make it to class. She is a monster in her own right. Like, I cannot, like, she's like ridiculously fast. Hell, at one point, she like managed to leave a damn indent on the horse track field. I honestly don't know what to say, but I'm telling you, she's a legit monster. Especially later in the story, she literally scares the hell out of the other girls, just from her presence alone. But yeah, Aguri Cat, she's my favorite Uma Musume character ever. And I don't care what anybody says, she's number one. Hell, her real life counterpart won multiple races and was the most famous horse. Actually, she is the most famous horse. Finally, we get to my favorite part of this video, and that is musical artists. This Keys has been on YouTube for a while now. I've actually found his YouTube channel just recently, and his SoundCloud is no different. I was so surprised, dude. Honestly, and then the beats of his music are always good. Like, I can actually see myself like pumping some weights or just dancing to it when I'm alone. Especially his How This Val. I said that so wrong, but whatever. It has so many good beats in it. Another musical artist is CXLDR3. He's honestly really good, and I love his Majestic Wind. It's just so good. It really makes me remember Sonic. Like, it's so Sonic that I can't help but just want to listen to it on the road. And finally, we are done with our recommendations. Geez, this took way longer than expected. I'm honestly just glad that I was able to get out all these feelings and about all these hidden gems and all the games and indie games that are coming out. Honestly, I really think this is going to be the best year of gaming. I don't know. Let me see what you think in the comments. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you next time.